Hi everyone, it's Haley Melnicki, your school dietitian here for another episode of Quarantine Cooking with me in my home kitchen, and today we're going to be making my 3-ingredient peanut butter cookies. They're so easy, you don't even need flour for these, they're naturally gluten-free, and they can also be dairy-free. So, in my bowl I have just 1 cup of peanut butter, and today I'm using a blend of creamy peanut butter and crunchy, so whatever you have on hand. And again, if you're allergic to peanut butter, you can also use sunflower seed butter, you can use almond butter, any of those type of spreads. And then I'm going to add 1 egg. So a tip that I like to share is that you never want to crack your egg on the side of your bowl, just in case a piece of the egg goes into the shell goes into the bowl, or it goes back into the egg, so we just want to be careful with that. So I have 1 egg and my peanut butter. I'm just going to mix this until it comes together. And like I said, 3 ingredients. These are so simple, and this is something that the kids can make kind of on their own. You don't even have to use flour, so they're not even gonna get into a mess. And then I'm going to add 3/4 cup of sugar. So they're not the healthiest cookies, but they are delicious and so easy, and you probably already have the ingredients on hand, so you don't even have to run to the store. Now, a lot of people can get intimidated by baking, but these are so simple that literally anyone can do it. All right, so you're just gonna keep stirring these until they form a dough, just like cookie dough. And trust me, it sounds a little crazy that they're only 3 ingredients, but they come together. I've made these so many times. I'm just gonna get the peanut butter off my spoon and keep mixing. And then you can also add in different add-ins like you would for a regular cookie. So you can add like chocolate chips or raisins, any of those, maybe some chopped nuts, maybe some M&Ms, anything like that to kind of spruce them up, but I'm gonna do mine plain today, which is fine. Okay, so then my dough is coming together almost like a ball, as you can see, and then I'm going to take my already greased cookie sheet that I have right here, and my oven has been preheating to 325 degrees, so that's all ready. So I'm gonna take my cookie scoop, and if you don't have a cookie scoop, you can just use a spoon, and you're gonna place even scoops on the cookie sheet about 1 inch or 2 apart. So I'll show you that. And we want to make sure that our scoops are even, so then our cookies bake evenly in the oven. So if we have one really, really large cookie and one really small cookie, one's going to be burnt and the other's going to be raw. Okay, so this is how far apart I'm going to have my cookies. I'm just going to scoop all of them. These are so easy. I've actually made this recipe a few times, and then I just pop them into a freezer bag, and I have them on hand for when I have people over eventually, and they're just easy to take out of the freezer, and it's like you've been baking all day, but you really haven't. And they taste homemade, which they are. But. Okay, so I have all my cookies. They should make about, mine made 6 to 8 large cookies, or if you did smaller ones, I'd probably do 10 to 12. So then I'm gonna take my fork, and just like the bakery peanut butter cookies, we're gonna do the crisscross pattern. So just gently press the fork vertically and then horizontally. Not too much, because they'll spread a little bit in the oven, each of them. And this is a good task to give one of the youngest kids, or one of the kids who might just want to, you know, get in there with their hands. So there I have it. All my cookies are nice and creased. Then you pop them into the oven at 325 for 8 to 10 minutes. And don't worry, I'll put this all in the caption. And of course, I made some for you guys earlier, and they look wonderful. My kitchen smells amazing. They're chewy on the inside, but have that little crispiness on the edge. These are the perfect 3-ingredient cookies to just throw together. You don't even need any flour, not a ton of baking ingredients, not intimidating at all. I will leave the recipe in the comments, and like I said before, please feel free to share photos of any of the recipes you guys have made. We would love to see how you're getting creative in the kitchen, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode.